It is springtime here in Phoenix, and in today's video I wanted to show you one of my roses. Specifically this rose here, Falling in Love. You can see by the card, this, in my garden at least, I bought as a bare root rose from, well, by Weeks Roses from Barrage Nursery, a local nursery here in Phoenix. And I have had this rose for probably about 5 years or so now, and it is very beautiful, and I think it has done pretty well for me here in Phoenix. And I wanted to give you guys a little rundown of how this rose grows for me, how it looks, how it performs. And again, I am here in Phoenix, so I will tell you how it does kind of in my garden in high heat, dry, high heat. But first I wanted to take a quick look at the card that came with the rose, just to compare what it's advertised as versus what I've seen here in my garden. And then we'll go, it's not this one is Easy Spirit. She's just over there, and we'll go check her out. So this one is called Falling in Love. It is a hybrid tea, again by Weeks Roses. Big, classically formed, fragrant flowers of warm pink and porcelain white. Each long-lived, lovely blossom is regally carried atop sturdy stems on a bushy and attractive plant. So the color of this is warm pink with a cream reverse. It's medium tall, upright and bushy. The bloom size is large and fully shaped, with the petal count being about 25. The fragrance says strong rose and fruit, and its parents is Moonstone and Marilyn Monroe. So on the right here, the pink rose is Falling in Love. It is a hybrid tea rose, and you can tell this one's gotten pretty tall. I did not trim this one back like I normally would. I left it a bit taller, so that was kind of by choice, but it has gotten fairly tall. And this rose, being a hybrid tea, has really nice long sturdy canes with the singular rose at the top. So here is a beautiful open flower, open rosebud. It has a really pretty color. It's white, fading to kind of this pink. Looks really pretty, has a really good shape to it. You can see this one behind it again, just opening, has like the perfect shape when it's opening. And this cluster back here, these ones have been bloomed for a little bit longer, so you can see how they look. It kind of changes shape, gets a little more ruffly, but it still has the really pretty pink kissed look to it. And as I was discussing earlier, you can really see the sturdiness, the thickness of this cane, and how long these actually go. This one's probably even longer, coming all the way down. So that's quite a long cane. It's a very sturdy cane. It's very healthy, growing very tall. The foliage looks pretty good on it. Fairly average green color, fairly average foliage. However, I do want to point out that this one, you probably noticed, has very spicy thorns. This one is not to be messed with. You can see down here at the base, they just get older and stronger, the thorns, but the canes do look very nice. I would say the fragrance on this one is fairly mild, and it does not have that old-timey rose smell. Instead, I think it has like a very light floral, nice scent. But it's not super strong, but it does have a nice scent to it. It's not unscented. And I would say, as far as bugs go, it's not too bad. This one might have gotten a little bit, but I mean, overall, I haven't had to spray this one very often, and I think the blooms always end up opening really nice. I don't really have too many issues with them getting destroyed. This is one of my oldest rose bushes. It's actually the oldest rose bush in this side garden. I would say maybe 5-ish, around there, years. And it has done very well since I've had it. It is okay with the heat, I would say. Being here in Phoenix, it does get very hot. 105 is a lot of the summer, into the 110s, sometimes the 120s. And with that said, I would say it doesn't do as well as some of the other roses when it starts to get into the hundreds, although I don't think it does poorly. And I don't think it's does the worst in the heat out of my garden. So I would say it does pretty well for heat tolerance if you are in a warm region. So that was my, I guess, little rose review for my falling in love rose. I really do like this rose. It looks very beautiful to me. I love the colors. It's probably one of my favorite colored roses I have. I do have some other, I guess you would call them rose reviews on my channel, reviewing some other roses in the garden. If that does interest you, please do like, subscribe, and check those out.